everyone. All right. Welcome back. So, last time you had fallen into the pit, into the water, got attacked by a Hydra, managed to, with a few clutch plays, including a banishment that gave you a minute of free time, managed to escape the Hydra's den and then make your way further into this underground cavernous system, finding all sorts of interesting things, passing by these large man-sized bat creatures, stepping on a screaming mushroom.
I hate those things.
Wait, did we? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
Yep.
we did.
You then traveled further in until you eventually have reached a small ledge. Oh, and actually, no, you also encountered an underground preserved forest that was being protected by a treant. While you attempted a long rest, Sathara managed to escape, and you decided that instead of completing a long rest, you should continue on after her. So, you managed to then travel to a ledge that is overlooking a massive fall to the bottom. And the ledge itself is maybe a little less than a foot wide. It's not super long. So,
We did also manage to get the writ of passage from the treant by negotiating with him, and it was a piece of flayed skin with like a bathroom pass written on it.
in essence, yeah. Technically, I described it as a piece of leather, but
It was from, he did tell us it was from the last person who tried to go through without permission, so...
That's true. I was
we do know Carl exists in Viderheim.
I was channeling a little bit of Aquatine for that one. All right.
I thought it was llamas with hats with the baby hands.
No, although I could put that in if you so desire.
Yes.
Anyway, I guess we get our tracking sorts, which I think is mostly Fern, to try to track Sathara through the forest.
Oh, you're at like the ledge now.
Yeah,
like
we came to a ledge with that has what, like a cavern or something?
Yep. Deep fall down. Technically, you can't see the bottom.
Oh man, this is my way out of this adventure. Let me go.
This is the way to hell to save your wife.
Exactly.
Mario reverses
like,
jumps into it.
Otto, no! You can't leave me!
Otto, yes.
Otto just winds up in like lawful good heaven. It's like, this is bullshit.
Crying. It's so beautiful. He's being reunited with his wife.
No, see, if you die though, you go to lawful good heaven.
No.
Which is the exact opposite of where Otto's wife is.
And behind the scenes, Otto does a bunch of persuasion checks and just arrives in hell with an army of angels.
Oh no, they don't do that. They don't want to interrupt the blood war.
That's what you think.
Too much lore drop.
Okay, so we're at a big ass cliff and we gotta figure a way down.
Well, did we track her here, and do we know?
So the tracks ended at this cliffside?
They led to the cliffside, yeah.
I think this was the only way forward she could go, and the treant did tell us that she slipped off this way. Just that's all we know, and now we're at the cliffside. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I do an investigation? You know what? I should have my character sheet up. How about that?
That's an idea. I will assist you if you do an investigate.
I will do an investigate with advantage. Then.
Okay.
Investigate 1 and then 1 more.
What are you investigating exactly?
I'm trying to investigate. So she did a survival, and she saw that the tracks ended here. I'm trying to do an investigation to dictate whether or not there was a climb down, or maybe some secret switch to a trap door we don't see. I'm trying to figure out what. Yeah, it ended at a cliff for the tracking. So.
You don't really see any switch or anything in that regard.
What lies at the bottom of the cliff?
You can't see the bottom.
How?
Throw down a torch?
I think he means
no. Do not
the
throw the torch.
Yeah, we already went over that. It's a dried forest of dead trees guarded by an undead tree ant.
We're still under the ground.
A
Yep.
glow stick. I'll throw down a glow stick.
Do you have a
rage
glow
stick.
stick?
No, not yet. I haven't invented it yet.
Cannon.
Cannon.
The equivalent of a glow stick. I mean, there
So
are.
you're gonna do the
glow
thing
stick
that
like cantrips, I believe, right?
Yes.
Light.
Glow stick cantrip.
You could theoretically use the light cantrip on like a pebble and toss it down.
So that's what I'm trying to hint at here.
Oh.
People who are actual.
Does my
I do not own a cantrip of light.
does
I do
my
have
Eldritch Blast light the way as it goes?
No. It would say if it did.
Don't anger the tree.
All right. If we're lacking options, Graham will take the ever-burning candle off of his head because it doesn't cast a real flame.
Hang on. Where the hell's my damn character sheet? Why doesn't it open? Because
What are you gonna do? You're gonna throw it?
I
the
mean,
character sheet, yes.
No, the everlasting
I'm
candle.
trying to see. Let's see. How far does Mage Hand go?
not very.
No,
Like 30 or 60 or some shit like that.
30. Mm-hmm. Hang on.
We could lower. No. That sounds
I have an idea. Can I do
Oh, okay.
this? Can I do this? Can I use the hang on? Can I use is there anything that we can set on fire?
No, we're not doing that.
We
We're
can't
not
I was
set
gonna
fire.
say I would do this and then we could just toss it to see how far it goes before it
No, because we're avoiding using flames because we'll set off the forest and piss off the fucking tree ant.
I could throw down Val. He could show me what he sees, and then I could just call him back up. I don't think
Graham
he really
throws his candle down.
I don't
It's a
I don't see how
it's a non-burning
this-
fire.
Well,
All right. The
I mean,
candle.
if we
Well, my
could just use
question
flames
is,
and drop a torch.
if I pick this up because it's only if I attack something that would catch on fire, does the fire spread? Because since it's magical, would it just be attached to whatever I set on fire with my like weapon attack?
Well, it's
That's what I
fire.
was asking, not to set the forest on fire.
I wish Lucian was here. He would have just fireballed,
Yeah.
and we would have seen everything.
It looks like from the way it's described, it actually is just real fire. It's doing fire damage. It ignites some stuff. You can douse it with water.
Okay, then I
With
would.
magical water?
Just says
I
water.
wasn't trying. I like how Graham thinks I was trying to set the forest on fire. I'm not.
I don't think you're trying to. It's just we can't use flame. Like that was the whole thing about not using a torch in the first place. You don't have to want to start the fire to start the fire. Like
no,
we
but I was
had a
saying
whole
because it's
warehouse
magical.
about this.
We
It's
didn't
magically
start the
inflicted
fire.
when it only spread to what I hit.
The ever-burning candle falls. You see it kind of tumble down along
Such a
the.
magic fire.
No, it doesn't. It can't. It's not a real fire. It's just like basically an ever-burning light that doesn't actually produce heat. You see it tumble down, and it strikes the ground about 200 feet below. You can see as it goes down that the cliffside itself, instead of just a sheer drop, is actually more like an angle, like maybe like a 40-degree angle.
Mm.
Oh,
We
that's
might
not
be able
bad.
to-
We could slide down that.
Do we have mountain climbing equipment like rope and pitons?
I do. I have pitons, heightens. I got some rope. I also have. I click my heels together. The ability of flight. Thank you for choosing Kaido Air. Who will be our first passenger?
I mean, okay. If just make sure you can, hold on to them so you don't like get tired and drop them midway through.
Yes,
How fast
that
can
is
you descend with the boots?
that is a risk. It's just the speed of my movement.
So 30 feet, 2 actions, so you can move 60 feet around. So you've got
Yes,
3 rounds and change of getting people from top to bottom.
I could bonus. I could. Nope, that wouldn't do anything. Yes, you're right. That's it.
Okay.
Dashing every turn is 60 feet. Expeditious retreat doesn't do shit in this particular circumstance. So yes.
another thing we should be aware of. We might still be under that fucking bullshit curse from the cursed coin, where just bad things happen around you.
We should throw that coin away before we make this climb down.
I just don't know what the range on it is.
Can you just banish the fucking coin? Or
No,
does that not how banishment works?
I mean, also I'm remember how we didn't get a rest in? I have
Yes.
1 first level spell and 3 second level spells, and that's it. That's all we got.
If we put the magical coin in a hank, would it be technically far enough since it's a different plane?
I don't know. Could I make a religion on that?
This be an Arcana.
I will help, or I will do the Arcana, unless you have a good Arcana.
I have no Arcana.
I will do that Arcana, and I will come up with nothing.
The halfling elbows you.
Can I just look at Piffle and get
Sure can.
inspired, / aroused? Okay.
Just kind of click your tongue at him and thumbs up. And he's
Not
like,
much of an arousal, but steady 11.
I mean, Hank like opens his mouth up a bunch, so even if it is a pocket dimension, probably
Yes,
you're
I
going to
see,
be
I see.
exposed to the coin.
Just chuck that bitch as far as we can. I don't know. Unless we're keeping it for a reason. I figured maybe we would keep it and like we'd slip it into one of our enemies' pockets or something like that, and then they just have bad luck.
I think if we could
For
dispel
Val.
the curse on it, we could turn it into like an uncursed version of the item that gives bonuses to us. But I don't know that for sure. I do know. I think
It wouldn't just turn into a regular coin.
No.
I feel like if we, okay.
That would be if you like completely disenchanted it, which is a different thing.
Gotcha.
You remember from an earlier like check of this, because it's a coin of Colty, it's like specifically cursed by a god.
So it's a weak curse.
Yeah, sure, kind of. And you also specifically remember it only affects the person holding it with the person holding it, their luck isn't changed in the slightest. It's the people around them who suffer bad luck.
Oh, so the person that's holding it is saved from it. It does not get bad luck.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And throwing it into the Hydra's mouth wouldn't have done shit. It would have
made
fucked
it
us
worse.
over. Yes, all right. Got it. Well, our biggest problem is we don't have 200 feet of rope. I don't think we do. So I think either sliding or pitening or flying down is our best bet. And whatever the coin does, it does. Hey, Sarah, you know.
We still have this coin?
Yes, we do.
Why?
You have the unlucky coin.
Why?
We're holding on to it because one day it could prove to be lucky.
It's also like I think it'd be more dangerous to leave it out of our sight than deal with the consequences until we can figure out a way to mitigate it.
Why don't we just huck it down this chasm? Says Piffle.
The chasm we're trying to go down?
Well, look. We huck it that way, and we go down this way.
I'm not opposed to that.
Stay the fuck away from it. We'll be good.
How long does it take me to cast augury? I don't have it prepared. Never mind. Did we, when we were rolling religion and or arcana checks on it, figure out if there was a way to temporarily like subdue it?
Yeah, you would be able to. You remember that if you cast like remove curse, it could remove it could suspend the effects of the curse for, you suspect, maybe an hour.
Well, I can't cast remove curse anymore today, or dispel magic for that matter.
Just wrap it in aluminum foil. It's gonna do something. I know it will.
All right.
That's how you stop the government from tracking us. Oh no, Kaido's a Republican.
It's the ring of Alexa you have to worry about.
Oh my god. You gotta take a shower.
Let me see what else I got. I mean, maybe you can. hold on to it while you're ferrying people, so you're not given like the slippery hands. Everybody else might still get fucked,
Yeah,
but
but like the person you're ferrying will
yeah.
fucking fall off.
What if I do have a bag of holding? What would happen if it went in there and the bag was kept shut?
Ooh.
You.
Pipple's got another idea.
Mhm.
All right, so here we are under the ground, deep under the ground. All right.
Uh-huh.
We want to go this way down this cliff.
Uh-huh.
So what if we take that coin, we turn around, and we chuck it that way behind us,
Yeah,
where we came from?
I'm with you so far.
Proceed away from the coin down the cliff. Huh?
Do we know how big an area the coin affects?
Make a religion check.
No.
We'll make a
Imagine if the coin just keeps on appearing in your pocket even after you throw it out. It's
to
like
be honest, I'm expecting that.
it's like a movie.
You're not really sure, Graham. If you had some like religious text you could consult, you could probably get a better idea of it.
Mm.
Chuck it.
We'll test it. We'll have it 5 feet away, and we'll play rock paper scissors 3 times, and then we'll just keep doing that in increments of 5 feet.
That is highly scientific, and I like it.
I know. We'll bring testing into the world of D&D.
I mean, technically there are natural philosophers, so they sort of have an idea.
What is in my item pack? Here we go.
When I was first coming up with the setting, it was more Renaissance, but it's slowly drifting towards like Victorian.
By the time it's over, it's gonna be fucking steampunk.
Or Thief 2.
Let's just pray to the gods and let's fly down with the coin.
I also have. This is a dumb hunch. I do have a holy symbol of Culty that I took off somebody. I think it was off the dwarf Culty dude.
Okay.
Would that have any negating interaction on the coin?
Make a religion check on that one.
All right, Dice. You don't like me, and I don't like you, but we got to get this done, or we're never getting down this fucking cliff.
You, with you holding the culty symbol, it kind of jogs your memory a little bit. The symbol itself wouldn't actually have any negating effect on the coin, but you know that the person who first handled the coin would be cursed by it.
Okay, so...
And when you're outside of, like... You're not sure the radius, you're not sure how close you have to be to the person, but when you're not near them, you're not affected by the bad luck curse.
Okay. So, was I the one who first held the coin after Sathara? Or is it that the curse is on Sathara?
You would figure the curse is on Sathara, so until she, like, has something done to remove the curse or dies, the curse persists.
Okay.
So it doesn't follow the coin.
Well, sort of. Once they die, the curse just goes to the next person who handles it.
Okay, well, that means
he's going to continue having good luck, and we're going to continue having bad luck, regardless of what we do with the coin at this time.
We'll have a Groucho Marx meter, where, like, the more shenanigans happen as we're trying to do something basic, like, the closer we are to Sathara.
Yeah.
We could use this as really, really bad radar.
I like
Okay, Graham relays all this.
As we descend this cliff, let's think about what kind of apparatus we can devise.
What kind of apparatus? What?
We could devise to test how unlucky we are. Or we could go with Kaido's idea of just continuously playing rock, paper, scissors.
We could just keep flipping the coin.
Equivalent luck. So we need to be able to test the group's luck as we proceed.
What if we just flip the coin a couple of times? It just always lands on tails, no matter what. We would win every bet of our life, ever.
So if you flip a coin and call it,
it should be the opposite.
It should be the opposite.
Okay.
We should just keep doing it.
Flip the coin, Graham.
Graham will flip the coin.
Rock. Ah, shit. Wait. Wrong. Fuck. I meant tails.
One second. It lands on tails.
Oh, wait. That's not what's supposed to happen.
I think it just means you're not Cursed
Maybe
maiden.
I didn't will it enough. Maybe the coin's broken. Maybe we were fine. Maybe we were just worried about a broken coin.
All right. Well,
Moving on.
if we don't have enough rope, why don't we start carefully making our way down the incline, and you can fly, support / carry people up and down.
I would love to. Does anybody need my pythons? I got a shovel. I got some rope. I got some. Oh, never mind. I don't have any pythons. We used it for something apparently.
I would prefer you just fly me down to the bottom of the cliff.
Oh, I got a grappling hook. That's what it was. What was that? You want me to fly you down? Okay.
Yeah, that's what Piffle would prefer.
I'll click my boots. I'll manhandle Piffle,
Okay.
and I will
Make an athletics
essentially
check.
fly down. Athletics? Fuck. Oh no, we're good at that. Okay.
You know, it's funny. Kaido's not like a meathead, but he kind of is.
He's a himbo.
Really, he's just in shape. I just worked out.
He's just Kronk.
You're able to get Piffle up into your arms. How do you carry Piffle? Like a child, or
Like a cat, and gives him a little smooch on his head.
do you carry him like a bride or like a fireman carry? How do you do it?
I think it would naturally be. How would Kaido carry
Piffle will
Piffle?
cling to your back like an Ewok.
Yes. just like that.
And Yoda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like Bender Yoda.
Can you please slow down? I'm scared of heights. I'm literally going as slow as I possibly can, Piffle. Stop licking my ear, goddammit.
Piffle,
Yes, I'll fly Piffle down.
Piffle
Piggyback
clings to the back of Kaido. Kaido flies Piffle down the whole 200 feet.
The full 200 feet, yes.
Okay.
I will dash it.
You land at the bottom. Now that you're closer, I mean, this area is lit up from the candle. You can see it is a whole area just filled with leaves, moss, kind of twisted, turning roots. You actually do see some rather large mushrooms, a little bit taller than you, that have just managed to grow across this whole area. The floor itself is relatively flat. You see the occasional small animal you're not really sure, kind of just fitting about and running around through the whole area, especially with the movement you're causing.
Are those mushrooms I see screaming mushrooms?
No, the screaming mushrooms are small, normal sized for you mushrooms. These ones are probably about 7 feet tall. Very
Fucking hollering mushrooms. Oh my god!
They're
Oh my
dock
god!
shrooms.
What? Why does it sound like it's in pain?
No, it's a reverse. These are whispering mushrooms.
They just keep singing that song. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Dear God.
I
No,
don't like this forest. It feels rapey.
These mushrooms are silent. They make no scent or sound or anything at all. They simply stand and exist.
They just pee on you. R. Kelly mushrooms.
Of course, if that's what you want, Kaido.
All right, I'll go back up and get the next victim. I mean, next person.
Fiffle, what's your passive perception?
What is my passive perception?
I think I actually have it listed. Yeah, you're fine. Nothing's.
Hmm.
Good old passive perception. Never fails me.
Yeah. What are you doing, Fiffle? What are you doing down there?
Has everybody come? No, I'm waiting for everybody to join me down here.
I've left you alone. In the dark.
Oh,
Piffle,
it's not dark.
Piffle kind of finds a corner, at the bottom of the cliff between a couple rocks, and kind of sits down and lights a pipe.
Fiffle, while you're waiting down there, you see one of the small creatures. Maybe a rat. Pretty large for a rat, though. As they're about cat-sized, but kind of just
Rats.
scurry along, and then you see from the ground, like a little bit, lifts up and just something reach out, snatches it, and pulls it in. You just hear it go skirt, and then gets cut off.
That's a nope.
Piffle raises an eyebrow, and he changes his position from between two rocks to on top of it, and continues waiting.
Good. Kaido, what are you up to?
I am off to get the next person.
All right, who are you getting?
Who wants to go?
I would say Fern. Go with the lightest people.
Fern,
Lucky.
open arms, let's go.
Make an athletics
go.
check, Kaido.
Can we just keep using the same one?
No.
I'm afraid of this fucking coin. Okay, athletics check. You got it. Fuck. Ah, hey, okay.
Okay. How does Fern, like, do you hold her? Does she cling to your back like Fiffle did?
I think we're gonna go with the piggyback rides. It looks like that is the I'm gonna pretend like I'm a plane, you know?
Got her under your arm like a football.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy giving rides to all these people except for Aurora. That's the biggest problem. So Aurora
Don't worry,
will
she's
be
not
left.
there.
Honestly, considering
Oh,
Oh
how
god.
how Kaido likes animals, I kind of expected him to just pet Fern.
Oh, you know, Kaido or Rami, you know how Kaido should carry Fern?
How?
Just... Please, my bun.
She needs help. So I will fly the next passenger down.
You land gently upon the ground. Once again, you see just filled with like leaves, moss, some kind of twisted roots, the large mushrooms.
Like the Fae.
The
Wild.
animals that had been scurrying around, you don't see anymore. Fiffle, you see him crouched up on a rock.
You don't see Fiffle anymore. Oh my god.
Pretty normal.
Everything good here, Fiffle?
Well, I'm good.
Oh, all right, well, we're good.
There is something under the ground that's a bit bitey, though.
Oh, we're not good.
Yeah, more bitey than Aurora, for example, typically is.
Jesus Christ.
A lot more, actually.
Oh my god, it must be put
So-
down.
I'm good though. I'm gonna stay here on this rock.
Okay.
Kaido, what's your AC?
No, don't do this to me. It's 17.
Ooh, that should not have been an advantage, but we're going to hit with the 19.
Ah!
Alright, you see a giant spider reach out and just lunge towards you. Go ahead
I hate it. I hate it
and
already.
can you make a... Let's see here. Yeah. Make a constitution save, please.
A constitution save. Okay, we're good at those. Ooh.
You're actually fine. You can feel, so this giant spider leaps out and grabs onto you. And it is going to do
887 points of damage.
10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage?
You're able to
Okay.
pass the poison. It bites into you, but you're able to kind of steel yourself, and the poison doesn't actually manage to affect you, but it does drag you back into its burrow. You are also grappled.
Can I Misty step out? Can I or no?
No, you are basically in darkness. You cannot see anything.
Ah! I just scream out. Ah!
Fiffle, Fern, you hear a muffled screaming from where you just saw Kaido get sucked into.
Can we yell up the cliff to Graham and Otto?
Yeah, you could yell. 200 feet's a bit of a distance to like hear what you're saying, though. So if the people up above, they could attempt to make a perception check to try and make out what you're saying. Graham, you're just like, you hear like what you think Kaido is taking a rest. Kaido
the
is
loudest fucking rest ever.
Kaido is attempted. Yeah, Otto, you're hearing like Kaido's like a little tired from like carrying. He's gonna just take a
Oh,
second.
no.
He'll be there in a minute.
Can I thunder wave?
Yeah, you can go.
I don't. It doesn't need me to see anything. I'm gonna make a blast around me that make a giant noise for 500 feet, 300 feet, and then if anything's around me, they get pushed away
Okay.
with a Constitution save of 14
Okay.
from the spider.
All
That's
right,
a
go ahead
20.
and just give me the thunder wave
Oh
description,
yes. All right, that's right.
and I will take a quick.
That's the wrong thing. That's
But
what
that's
it
fine.
was.
Yeah, I
It's
just.
always Kaido getting grabbed by creatures and dragged into
I know.
darkness.
That's why
Okay.
I got like so many misty steps to try to get out of it. But
Also, I don't know why it's stuck on doing it at advantage. You know, it's not a big deal. It fails.
sweet.
So
it
it's
takes
12 thunder damage.
12 thunder damage, and it's pushed away, I believe.
Okay.
10
Well-
feet, and it's pushed away 10 feet.
It's kind of just in its burrow, so there's no real spot for it to go. So it doesn't really like get pushed anywhere, but it does take like the 12 thunder damage.
God damn it! All right, I was really hoping for the push, but I am still grappled. Correct?
You
Do we
could.
hear that noise?
Let's see
Should.
here.
That's 300 feet of just loud bangage.
Doesn't mention it being blocked by anything. So yeah, you would hear like a loud thunder crack from below.
Must be the weather.
Boy, that boy takes really loud rests.
I would say Graham.
I'm gonna sigh
Otto.
and just say I think he's in trouble again.
So I
And
don't
I'm
like the
going
way
to-
you said that. To be honest with you. Like I'm a burden or something.
Do you like getting help with your spider grappling problems?
Would you like getting help from this 200-foot fucking goddamn ledge? Huh? Oh yeah,
It's a
I can get
slope.
it back.
It's a slope.
I use my war pick as a pick,
Okay.
and I just kind of slowly use the 40-degree downslope as best I can.
Okay. Yeah, Graham, you're able to climb down without too much trouble.
I'm-
It's
Yeah,
slow
I'm just
going.
gonna go like after him,
Okay.
or like on the side next to him. It's not a big deal. I
Graham's.
guess I got the athletics, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an athletics to. You're fine. It's slow going. You're gonna be climbing at half your normal movement, so you're only gonna be able to go like 15 feet at a time.
Okay.
And while you're actually doing that, you are going to notice. Well, Graham, you went first, so.
I mean, I have dark vision, so I think I could see.
I've got the glowing sword, and we've got the candle down below.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. You're able to see without any real trouble. But while that's going on, Graham, you're noticing like centipedes are actually
Oh my god.
breaking out of the wall, the ledge from where you're putting the pick, and they're kind of running down and onto your arm. And that's actually a 21 because they had a +3.
Then, yeah, that'll hit.
Let's see here. They're gonna do. Wow, they rolled hella good. 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
No,
Poison.
you're fine. No poison in that. Well, you can feel the poison, but it's small amounts of poison, like a bee. You figure if you get bit more, you'd get more poison in you.
Okay. Can I use? I guess it would have to hit an attack, unless these things are literally physically on me, and I wouldn't have to roll an attack roll.
They have broken out. You can attempt to attack them or brush them off with advantage because of where they are.
Okay. Is it like enough that it's like a singular? Well, no, I guess I.
It's like a big mass of them that has like, as you broke into like their hive or whatever
Okay.
they live, they've swarmed out.
I'm going to use one of my two actions. I have to stop climbing for a sec to use a chill touch on them, which should not even need to be rolled.
Okay.
And, if for rules purposes there's two, that cantrip splitting would hit the other one as well.
That's considered a single mass, so this is a ranged spell attack.
Oh, it is a ranged spell attack.
Is there
Yeah.
a verbal component to it? Because I'd love it to just be like, just relax, dude. Just chill, man.
Yep, verbal and somatic. So
Calm
you'd have to
down.
like.
No, you have to redneckify it for it to be
Yeah.
my spell components. It's usually a variant on go on git.
Why don't you all simmer down?
I'm just waiting for like Midwestern cleric.
Oh,
Just gonna
They
just gonna
worship
scoop
the
by
altar
ya.
of a ranch.
that's my next character. A Midwestern Kenku.
Ye caw.
Just says, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Let me just scoop by ya. Don't you
Right,
know?
ranged spell attack.
He just scoot on by.
Grab the
Oh,
ranch.
dear.
Anyway, so funny enough, a ranged spell attack in melee is at disadvantage, but because they're on you, it's at advantage.
So it evens out.
So it evens out to that 20.
20. Does that hit them?
It does hit them.
And I was going to also put a... Unless that just completely obliterated them, or if I know if it would.
You kill a good portion of them.
Okay, but
You
not all of them?
kill like 8 out of the 22 that you see, like you can count.
So may I use one of my 2 turn undead uses to just do that bonus? Actually, let me see if the rules on that actually work.
They're
It might have to be a melee attack.
they're technically a swarm of creatures, so for the purpose of like that, they're not.
Well, no, it's a bonus damage thing.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
It does have to be a melee attack, though, so
Ah.
I chose the exact wrong thing by mistake. That's
If
my
you
fault.
wanted to cycle back to a melee attack, like a melee spell
Yeah.
attack, I'd let you do that.
Okay, I will happily accept that. You want me to re-roll it?
Nah, you're fine. We'll just go with that.
Okay,
Just
so-
roll the damage for it if it's
Yeah,
different.
the damage would be... I'm using the pick, so I guess it makes sense to roll with the pick. Why is that damage number wrong? Oh, because that's a light crossbow, not the pick. Ignore the damage type. It'll be 5, and I'm also going to use Touch of Death, so the damage equals 5 plus twice my cleric level, so that's 19 additional necrotic damage.
Okay. You kill almost all of them with that then, as you. Like you just kind of smash into a few of them, and then like you can just see the necrotic energy flow into the mass, and they just kind of flip over, twist around. Doesn't look very pleasant.
Do I have any cantrip attacks? Or rather, bonus action cantrip attacks? I don't think I do. Just by virtue of them being attacks. I guess not.
All right.
So, can I, if I don't climb this turn, could I, like, make sure I have a good grip so I can more easily deal with the bugs before I keep moving?
Yeah. Yep.
So, I'll do that. I don't know if that would be, like, a defend action or whatever. Or just not taking that move action to move.
I would say, yeah, you could take your move action to just kind of like steady yourself against this angle and then have a better chance. So you would, instead of attacking with disadvantage, you just attack normally.
Yeah, I also want to make sure, like, I've got a better vantage so I don't get fucking knocked off if I fail a strength check or something.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm doing that for my other move. Done.
Okay. Otto was climbing down. Fern and Fitful, what are you doing? You saw Kaido get sucked into a little hole. And then you heard like a
see where it
crack
is,
of
though?
thunder. Oh yeah, you saw where it went.
Kaido got sucked underground.
Sure
And Graham just killed, what, a bunch of spiders?
Centipedes. But yeah.
Wait, would I be at the bottom by now while Matt was having his
No, this took like 6 seconds. You climbed down maybe another 15 feet.
Okay. How far from the bottom am I?
You are about 170 feet.
I kind of stand up on my rock and, like, look.
Oh, so I can
Where
so I
Kaido
should
went?
be able to see with my double sight where
I mean,
Fitful and Fern are.
you can see down there. They're lit up by the candle.
Okay. I'll make my way that way then.
It's not a rock.
On the way down. Avoiding Mr. Centipede Man.
All right.
Can I grab
Thanks
the
for the
candle and
assistance.
go to where the hole is?
Yeah. Yep.
Kind of put the candle into the hole.
Make a athletics check
Wait.
to attempt to like lift this up.
I'm just kind of out of character here. Isn't Kaido claustrophobic?
Yeah.
Yes, but it's dark, so I can't tell that it's. It's
Yes, please light it up. This ought to be good.
Oh, oops.
I
Wrong
mean,
one.
it's meant for like a big spider. It's kind of like webbed shut until the spider like releases it. You're having a tough time. I mean, the thunder wave did press it open a little bit, so I'd say with that 13, there's like a small crack. You might be able to stuff the candle in.
Well, would it be the 5 though?
I would
did it
say
with
with the
advantage?
thunder wave pushing everything.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Cool.
I've been like grappled by so many different kinds of like animals. You just like cut to Kaido and the spider are talking. Like, honestly, yours wasn't that bad. The Chul though, the Chul clawy fucking arms. He was,
Crocodile Dumb D over here.
Yeah.
So
He was
yeah.
all touchy feely, a little too much.
Actually, with the thing getting lifted open and Fern bringing the ever burning candle by, where before it was dark, you see like you're in this like kind of cylinder-esque like area, and where before you weren't sure what's going down, now you see you're like just grappled by this giant horse-sized spider.
Oh my god! But
Disgusting.
wait, I can see. Can I finally see?
Oh yeah, you can see. And in
Oh.
fact, if you'd like, I can even show you the.
No, it's okay. No, I'd rather it be a theater of the mind. No, thank you. No, it's good. It's fine.
There you go. It looks
No.
like that.
No, it's cool.
Ew.
I'm not gonna look. Where is it?
I hate spiders.
Where did you put it?
Oh,
On
there it
the
is.
Where have you done this?
on the Viderheim. You're on that one, right? Yeah, you're at the start
That's to
page.
scale, by the way.
Yeah, it's bigger than like 4 or 5 different cities stuffed
Wait,
together.
No. What? What the fuck is that?
It's a giant spider.
Gigantic. I don't want it.
Anyway, so
Can I see outside from any of the cracks that are on the walls? I just need to peek outside. Just a little peek.
well, you're a little grappled right now.
Yes, but I can misty step away.
Can you see the actual candle, or is he too far down?
Do you stuff the candle within, or are you still like out? Like, do you have the candle in your hand outside of it?
I was gonna put the candle like inside of the hole.
If it's inside, then yeah, you can see. Like, or Kaido can see it.
Ah!
Anyway, the
You're
spider's
sitting
gonna make a
screaming
bite attack against you. Failing
against
though.
me.
Well, it's holding you.
Please, let's talk about this. Let's.
It doesn't get through your armor though. I have no clue why it's rolling with advantage, because it shouldn't be.
Can he misty step towards the candle if he can see it?
Can I see the candle?
You can see the candle, but the problem is you have to see like you
I
can
don't think he
misty
can fit through the
step.
hole.
Yeah, you can misty step anywhere you can see, but you can only see like a small crack, and you can't see outside of it. You can see like the light from the candle, but you're still stuck inside until like the thing is lifted up more.
Who's that? Who's that? I need help.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry, that was a 20. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, it does. Unless I have a shield. I think I've used them all. Oh no, did we rest? Why do I have?
No.
Well, if you get him back on a short rest,
We only
yeah.
got a
Get
short
him back on a
rest.
long rest, no.
I do not get them back in a short rest.
Yeah, you got the benefit of a short rest, but
yeah,
not
I
of a
used-
long rest. Anyway,
One. Okay.
actually, though,
All
what does
right.
that say?
I've only used one shield. That's fine. I will
Can-
use a shield.
Oh, okay.
I'll use
The
shield.
shield flares up, and like the two, you see the fangs of the spider like try almost pierce into your neck, if not blocked by the shield that just instinctively flares in front of it.
I think we can talk our way out of this.
We can start with there seems to be a misunderstanding.
Yes, sir. I have paid all my taxes. I don't know why you are here. I really apologize. We just need safe passage through your forest. I guess. I fucking hate spiders.
You see like saliva mixed with like foam, like foamy saliva, and like the green
Sandwich.
poison coming from its mouth.
Oh, that's such a handsome man you are. Ugh. Is it my turn? Should I be doing something? I feel like I should be doing something.
Is Fiffle doing anything?
How much time has passed?
Like 6 more seconds?
How far from the bottom am I now?
You
Like-
are 145 feet from the ground.
Jesus Christ.
And me and Fifth will try to clear the spider webs at the hole.
Yeah, if you and Fiffle were to work together, you could then try again with advantage.
Would you like to help me with this, Fiffle, to get him out?
I will definitely help you. What am I helping you with?
Okay.
Can you
Athletics,
Misty
I think.
step, Ian, a little further down.
Yeah, you could Misty Step. I think it's 30 feet.
Ice
I
cold. We're
believe
so
it.
cold.
I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah.
I guess I'll just do another fucking thunder wave. I'll just keep thunder waving all my magic spells away.
Okay.
Because fuck this spider. All right.
Okay, go ahead and roll a Thunder Wave if you'd like.
No, I mean I want to fuck this spider. I want to do a charisma roll. No, I'm just kidding. All right, God's
All right,
Constitution.
Well, you
Lucian.
committed.
Constitution 14 save from the speeder.
Okay.
Yeah. What is that? What
20.
Is that a fail? Motherfucking spider. All right, it does half this damage then,
Okay.
and it does not get pushed back.
All right,
So
so it takes
5.
11 thunder. Or I'm sorry, yeah, 5 thunder damage. Oh, and Fern, can you give me a Constitution save?
Mm,
We're gonna go with the
Supposed to be.
18. It does. You don't get pushed back, but you're gonna take 5 thunder damage. As you hear this.
Wait, doesn't Biffle have to do it also then?
Is Fiffle next? Is Fiffle next to it at the time?
I don't know.
you
I'll say
helping?
yes. I'd say you were heading there to help Fern. So go ahead, give
Gonna
me
help burn.
give me a Constitution save, Fiffle.
Constitution.
Kaido's killing everybody except the spider.
Woo.
You do pass, so you only take 5 thunder damage, and you don't get pushed back. So now you can go ahead and, with advantage, attempt to use an athletics to open up the top.
Me or Fern?
Either of the two. As you're
what's
working
my
together.
athletics?
What?
I'm +1 athletics.
Oh, okay. I've got +3.
You should do.
I will do that.
All right. With that, Fiffle's help, you're able to lift the top up. You're now able to see clearly inside, and you can see
I'm gonna
this
misty step.
massive.
I'm gonna misty step.
Kaido immediately misty steps.
Misty step out. I'm misty stepping.
Misty steps 30 feet out.
Yes. If I could misty step 60, I would. I just want you to know that, Ian. But yeah, 30. 30
Okay.
feet out, and I'll do what any regular person would do when they walk into a spider web in the dark. Stop, drop, and roll. I'm looking for misty step, but I can't find it. Here it is. Boop.
Okay.
Out.
All right. You teleport to an unoccupied space you can see, and then start rolling around on the ground,
Yes.
screaming.
Oh my god, it's disgusting. It's behind me.
We should
Fern,
probably do something because it's probably gonna come back out.
Fiffle, what would you like to do?
What have we just done with this athletics roll? We closed. What have we
We
closed?
You've
no,
lifted-
we opened.
Yeah. So you're like,
Close it
Kaido
back
out.
up now.
Yeah, can we close it?
yeah. This would just
Probably gonna
be.
still come back out.
This would just be like releasing, as it's like, the thing that the spider holds onto. So it's just basically dropping a trap door.
Do we have a rock we can put on top of it?
So we've opened a hole in the ground, and in it is Kaido and a spider. What? I'm trying to.
Yes, I
Yeah.
jumped out.
Kaido was in there. The spider is still in there. Yeah, you see this just like giant spider. If you look at the Viderheim map, I have placed its picture to give you a better idea of what it looks like.
Ah,
The
yeah,
twist is
spider.
that it's one of Lucian's kids.
Yeah, Piffle shrieks and closes whatever I just opened. Or whatever we just opened.
Okay.
Can we put a big rock on top of this?
Make a perception check to look for a rock.
I
Oh.
hate this forest. We'll just burn the whole fucking thing down. Just burn it the fuck down.
Fern, you don't see a rock, but you do see that one of the large mushrooms is
Pretty large.
standing up above like the,
What?
the nest. Like it's within 7 feet of the nest.
It's funny. It sounded like you said a mushroom standing up.
There's a giant mushroom that is like
That's a
the
wild
stalk is
imagination
going
out
up
there.
7 feet, and then it's got like the big mushroom head.
Mushrooms don't stand. Ian.
Kaido, you hear the mushroom whisper to you, "Yes, we do."
The
Mushroom, can you
mushroom
help us?
initiates a grapple.
We need your help, Mushroom.
The mushroom does not respond to you.
Oh my god, I hate this forest.
So we're thinking maybe we can like knock
We
down the
should-
mushroom on top of the
I
spider.
think
Why
yeah, I
did we
think
want to
that's
burn this
the
place down
idea.
again? What was the reason?
Because we don't
Trees.
want to piss off the undead tree ant
I
boss
think they're
fight
fucking
at the fucking
pissed off.
entrance.
Everything else around it is pissed off. Why would a
let's-
tree ant even want to
Can
live
we
here?
cut down the mushroom?
Make an attack roll against the mushroom stalk if you wish to cut it down.
Okay. What should I attack it with?
Tree ant lives matter. No, all lives matter.
How far are we
Stop
from
being
the
a Republican.
That was another 6 seconds, so you're actually only about 100. You're 130 feet away. Fern, taking your short sword, you strike the trunk of the mushroom. I guess is the terminology. It
Fucking world, we're
falls
just living in it. Ian.
and slams onto where the trapdoor is.
Oh my.
Hopefully that's heavy enough to keep that
It
spider
has
in.
angered the mushroom people that live down here.
We should probably get away from here.
Mushroom people can't vote.
Not after the last round of legislation.
It's only 3/5 of the vote. Who cares?
There's only like 2 polling centers in the entire mushroom kingdom.
Oh my god, it's getting worse and worse.
I like that my character is the stereotypical fantasy redneck and Kaido is.
I'm telling you, I still feel like Graham is basically like Fantasy DeForest Kelly. He's like that Southern gentleman.
He's trying.
Get rid of that. All right. So what's everybody else doing? Oh, and actually, no, Otto, you went down using Misty Step, so you're actually 100 feet from the ground.
If Graham can get the jump on the centipedes, he will try to finish them off. I suspect they get to go first, though.
I skipped the Misty Step, just an FYI.
Oh, okay, so you're still 130 feet from it. Well,
Yeah, I'll just continue making my way to the bottom.
Take a moment.
the centipedes, now that there's not that many of them, they're having a hard time like actually getting purchase on your skin, Graham. So their bites are just getting into like the cloth and the metal of your armor.
Graham is going to cast Toll the Dead on them.
All right, they
And
will
since
attempt.
They are wounded, hypothetically.
They're not. Was that a wisdom?
Yeah.
Weirdly, they pass, despite their poor
Okay.
wisdom. But they seem to not quite understand what's going on. But with the majority of them dying, and you kind of like not really doing much, they seem to be disengaging from you.
Okay. Graham will resume climbing back down, grumbling and cursing under his breath.
All right. I mean, it doesn't takes you like about a minute or two, but you are able to eventually get to the bottom. You and Otto. You see a giant mushroom has fallen onto a part of the ground.
Is Kaido still rolling around?
Is Kaido
Yes,
still
sir.
rolling around?
Yes, he is. Yeah. Yes, I am still rolling around. Forest, we're in a forest with spiders everywhere, and somebody's fighting a centipede, and I heard a giant mushroom fucking talk.
You heard the mushroom talk?
Yeah, I was like, oh, what did I say? I was like something about giant mushrooms, and then it says, yes, we do, or some shit like that. I don't know. It
You
talks.
said-
Are you sure it wasn't your sword messing
I'm not
with
the
you?
most reliable source, okay? I talk to inanimate objects on a daily basis. So, if you're asking me right now, at this point, am I sure? Yeah, 1,000% sure. Spider just tried to fucking finger me with 8 of its fingers, and this is the 3rd time it's happened. I can't misty step anywhere. I'm claustrophobic.
Was Val pretending to be the mushroom?
Have you
I don't know.
considered?
Yeah,
that we're
imagine
digging
he's-
out?
He has like no sense of humor.
Have
but
you
the
considered
whole
it might be
time-
digging another entrance to its burrow right now?
Are you asking if Kaido has foresight? No.
No, I'm asking, have you considered something like this?
Well,
Consider that
something to watch
coin is
out
a
for
piece of
moving
shit.
forward. Let's keep going. Graham will recollect his candle.
The candle is recollect. Oh no,
Oh wait,
it's
no,
in the.
it's in the fucking pit, isn't it?
The candle
Kaido
is
will
in the
recollect.
thing.
Kaido will recollect his dignity.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's in the pit too, buddy.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well,
The candle's in the hole under the mushroom.
How much
next
gold
to
did you
Kaido's
spend for that?
Graham sighs and resigns himself to using one of his other 1,000 candles.
Actually, yeah, Graham, did you leave all but one candle back at home, or do you have
Yeah,
a
you
couple
did.
I want
spares?
to say I had some spares, but I'm looking at my character inventory sheet now, and I don't know.
Imagine Graham's pockets is bursting with candles.
I feel
mean,
like Kaido should know because he made fun of his candle thing for like the longest time.
Yeah. Imagine he bought 1,000 candles but didn't bring any. Did we just talk about foresight a second ago?
Graham, make an intelligence roll.
I'll make an intelligence roll.
You remember to bring at least one spare candle.
Graham takes out the backup candle he prepared earlier with a flourish and a dirty look and Kaido shit talking him. Squares it back on his cap. On his big ass hat.
Oh god, I just thought of something fucking hilarious.
Yes.
But we would need the time and place for it.
Oh boy.
I'm actually interested. What do you had planned?
Nothing. It was just I wanted a dick measuring competition, but with a candle, and how tall the flame is between Kaido and Graham, but it just doesn't make sense right now because there's spiders everywhere.
Kaido, you can say you want to fuck me.
I wanna.
It's okay.
I don't know. No, we need to have camps about this stuff. Remember, I'm a closeted Republican.
Just remember,
Change your lemon to evil.
What would any closeted Republican say? No, we need to ban it.
it's legal in Viderheim.
Let's resume the suffering.
Okay.
Yep.
Is everybody down here? Because I don't want to fly anymore.
Everybody but Charlie.
Who the fuck is Charlie?
Oh, the ostrich.
Oh,
Oh, Charlie.
I mean ostriches can fly though, right?
Charlie I think ostriches can fly, but can Charlie flap his wings and kind of hover
Pretty sure they can.
Yeah,
I think you just
are we
have to
using
egg him
Donkey
on.
Kong Country animal companion rules?
I think you just gotta egg him on. Maybe he's a little shy. Maybe just push him off. I mean, just gently nudge him. That's healthy.
Can I do an animal handling check to summon Charlie down?
Go ahead, make an animal handling check to attempt to summon Charlie.
Come on, Charlie. You can make it. Flap those wings.
We are about to have a very dead fucking bird.
I'll D4 him for that.
I wanna kill
him.
him,
Okay.
though.
I'll give him guidance for that.
Well, I mean, it's a slope. He can just walk down the slope, right?
It's like a 40 degree angle.
It's not that bad. He's a
That's
fucking ostrich.
like this. That's like
Roll an animal handling check to figure out the perception of fucking emus or ostriches.
I think he's fine. You don't want to coddle him too much. He's gonna grow
Why
up to
do I
be
roll
a
animal handling
fucking pussy. What?
to see if I think he can make it down the slope.
okay.
I give it guidance.
Yeah, you can add a D4 to that.
Thank you. Oh, over here's dice. There you go.
You're pretty sure Charlie isn't able to fly or to slow his descent, and if he were to step on that slope, he would almost immediately lose his footing and tumble down
Could,
to his presumable death.
could Kaido fly back up and not carry him, but hold him like a dog in a swimming pool when you're doing the rehab where they're doggy paddling?
I mean, yes, I can.
It's up to him.
Will I be, ambushed by another fucking spider? Possibly. But at least I'll have my good old pal Charlie next to me. All
Don't worry,
right.
you'll be in the air and it's a
We're
giant
interference
spider.
with the spiders, I promise. Go get
we keep coddling Charlie this much. He's just gonna be a man child. He's never gonna grow up. Get out of the house.
Coddling Charlie.
Nobody wants to squawk anymore.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Go get my bird, Kaido.
All right.
I know you can do it.
That's the nastiest thing anybody's ever told me. I'll
Oh,
go.
D4. I will give
Oh.
you D4 for whatever shenanigans is going to happen.
Okay, you got a minute to make that use of that guidance.
All right. I'll fly up. I'll look at Charlie. Remember all the times that I've struggled with Aurora, and say, well, at least this animal doesn't have fucking fangs.
Make an animal handling check, please.
It's gonna fucking poke my eye out. Animal handling with a -1. Sweet. Fucking sweet.
Okay, go ahead and add that D4.
It even. I mean,
God damn it.
does it even fucking matter, Ian?
Don't
Does
kill my
it
bird,
matter?
Kaido. Piffle
Yeah.
shouts.
No, not really.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. That being said, Charlie doesn't want to come with you. He just kind of like honks at you. He
All
does
right.
it.
Can Piffle see me from this fire up or no?
No, there's actually no light where you are.
All right.
Oh
Perfect.
no.
I'll grab Charlie by the
no.
fucking neck, and I look at him, and I'll use an intimidation check, and I say, "Listen here, you fucking avian variety, you sick reasoning for an avian fucking type of bird who can't even fly. We're gonna get down there one way or another. You either come down with me, or I'll push you down. And you're gonna learn how to fly today."
Make an intimidation check.
Right. Perfect. Perfect. We can do those. We take those. Let's go.
Charlie seems unintimidated. In fact, what it's going to do, it's going to stare you in the eye,
Uh huh. Intimidate me back.
and it's going to attempt to bite you, but fail.
Jesus fucking Christ. Piffle, I'm gonna just yell down. Piffle, your bird doesn't want to come down. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to leave him behind. I think we have enough animals in this troop.
No deal, Kaido. Go get my bird.
Hey,
Come on
all
down.
right.
Kaido. Okay, go with Kaido.
I'm gonna look at him
Can
and
I
I'm gonna
roll
say,
an
all
animal
right,
handling check to coax Charlie from afar to go with Kaido?
Okay.
Kaido friend.
Kaido's your friend, Charlie.
Can I help with animal hands? Oh.
Charlie looks at Kaido, looks down to Fiffle. He
I got an idea.
puts his foot on the slope and is attempting to
Yes.
like. It's
right.
giving you like dirty looks, Kaido, but it's. Go ahead and give me an athletics check at disadvantage. This is a large creature.
I would like to, before I do that, can I put a bag over the ostrich's head?
God.
Yes.
Make
I'd like-
a melee attack roll to attempt to grapple the creature.
Oh yeah, that's fucking easy. Fucking easy. Bam. God damn it.
Okay. It doesn't have a huge armor class, so it's easy to
Okay.
grab. Charlie is going to attempt to struggle out, failing. So you are able to grab, and then
Put a bag over its head?
the only bag you... Do you have a bag of holding?
I have a pouch. No, I don't have a bag of holding. Jesus,
Okay.
I don't want to kill it. I just want to fucking maim
You could put things in the bag of holding and not have them die.
it. I could put like a head in there?
Yeah, but like it doesn't cut the head off.
Unless it's Hank. Nice.
Do you put Hank over Charlie's
I don't have
head?
Hank. No, so I just put a regular pouch over its head so it cannot see.
Okay.
I'll click my boots together. I'll jump on Charlie's back, and I will push us down this fucking cliff. Yes.
Okay,
What-
like
this
I
has gotta
said,
be like Crash Bandicoot or something, right? Some kind of game
make
where you, like-
a athletics at disadvantage as this is a large creature.
Oh god, disadvantage. Why, Ian?
I'll be back
Why?
for the funeral.
God fucking damn it, we're all gonna die.
Charlie kind of tumbles down
Yes.
as Kaido is riding it.
Yes, my boots are clicked, so I'll try to mitigate with some type of flying if I can, but
Charlie's gonna land, taking 8 bludgeoning damage
he's fine.
as he like slams into the ground. Her,
Your mic gave out a little bit. What was that?
her.
Something wrong with your mic. What was that?
As a
Piffle
cr-
embraces Charlie. You
Oh,
made
yeah.
it, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking, guys. Thank you.
Charlie kind of
Staring.
stands up,
I'm
looking
gonna
a little
pull
rough.
out a scorecard that Kaido didn't know I had, and just it's gonna say 10.
But that's for the ostrich. You take out another scorecard, it's like 2.5, and that's for Kaida. Aww.
Graham is staring forlornly at his flask, knowing that he shouldn't be drinking after having no sleep.
I think I'm gonna hang up my my job as a ferrying fucking petting zoo.
So, has a spider broken out of that burrow yet?
You don't see in it.
Let's get the fuck out of here before we have another animal we have to deal with.
All right, let's try to pick up the trail again.
Okay.
And we're gonna need to take a long rest soon, so I can heal my bird. By the way, so
Yeah. So we're trying to find Sathara's tracks again.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Was that survival?
Yep.
Where is it?
Looking around, you don't really see any tracks.
Hmm.
It's a flashback to Sathara. She's up on the cliff. Be like, no, I'm not going down there. There might be giant spiders. She just walks away. Fuck! We should have gone back up.
I did roll for which way she went.
Don't tell us. Don't tell us.
But her
Gabe,
trail
right?
did lead here and didn't double back that we saw, right?
You saw that it led to the ledge.
It's entirely possible she can cast Fly.
possible, yes.
I would hope she couldn't get spell prep in, but she may not need it.
She also has good stealth rolls, you see.
Lovely. Well, there's only broadly one way forward at the moment, right?
It goes like you're kind of like in a tunnel. Looks like maybe it was tunneled out by something long, long ago. Very large, but this kind of underground foresty biome does continue forward.
I really hate it here.
Yeah, it ain't great.
I must use the restroom. Keep
Okay.
my bird alive. Simple enough to worry about, but Charlie's important.
I miss cities like inns, and I really just miss pubs and inns and whorehouses. But no, we're out here with fucking goddamn screaming mushroom, whispering mushroom.
For the record, Ian, if this is one of those bounties where like we get fucking piddly rewards for it after all this work, I'm going to drive over there and I'm going to poop on something you love.
They told you how much she was worth.
Fucking
My
headache.
fucking statement stands.
Should have killed
So we
her when we
can't-
hit the cans. Who cares? But no.
We can't find the tracks. Is that the problem? We're not
Yeah,
finding
so
any
we're
tracks.
just
There's no
advancing
tracks.
forward for now.
Okay. What time of day is it?
You do not know.
I'd like to look at my wristwatch. What time of day is it?
You do not know. You forgot to wind it this morning.
Shit.
It's 1:48 p.m.
Fucking damn it. All right. So then we head forward.
All right. As you continue forward, the forest, thick moss, leaves, ferns, not your fern, of course, just grow heavily here. Trees and vines kind of hug the edge. The trees are very odd as they don't have any leaves, per se. They just like look twisted and turned. You can see that they are also petrified wood. The mushrooms grow thicker as you go in forward. As you travel down further, the roof begins to grow larger and larger until it's difficult to see the actual ceiling itself. Up above, though, hidden in darkness, you do see the occasional flap of bat wings.
Oh, good.
I love bats. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't.
That means guano. That means we might have another shot at the tracks if she left any. Maybe now that we're deeper in, if the guano gets thick enough, we can look for footprints.
If you'd like, you can make a survival roll.
Can we guidance?
It
Sure.
is difficult in the actual forest, but there's really only one way forward.
Okay.
So you're not able to really find your tracks.
Shit.
So either she didn't come this way at all, or we just haven't found the tracks. I mean, we're down here at this point. We might as well move forward.
Yep.
As you continue on, you do find the area getting a little thicker with guano. You can see more bats flying around above. And you do see kind of napping among a lower part of the ceiling, another of those man bat creatures you'd seen earlier.
Man bat?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Some might say if you put it the other way around, Batman?
Does Kaido want to fight Batman? Because he can if you would like.
You're on your own for that one, buddy.
Let me ask you a question. Did his parents get murdered?
Yeah.
Oh, then no, I don't want to. There's a lot of anger in that kid.
No, this is a human-sized, little, maybe like six and change feet tall. You just see like it kind of open up the wings, like full arm-length wingspan as it just stretches, kind of like opens up its jaw, and just you see the large fangs as it yawns, and then it folds back up and goes back to sleep. It doesn't seem to notice you.
What do you guys think? We want to kill it?
No.
Okay.
We've got a time crunch. We're low on resources already, and we're probably still going to need to beat the hell out of her so we can,
Firebolt!
Oh, God. I need to retire from this game.
That's fucking awesome. Kaido hands Graham a flask. What is this for? It's for this. Firebolt! Oh my god. Alright, so we'll sneak away.
Try to, yeah.
Okay. Ground is mossy, easy to sneak along, so I would say roll stealth with advantage. Anybody with heavy armor, of course, rolls just flat stealth.
I'm going to roll 1d20 plus 1 so it doesn't auto disadvantage it.
Okay. I mean, we could just take the first number, but...
That's true. That makes more sense.
Dude, I have not rolled anything higher than a fucking 7 today.
Your dice are method acting.
No, it's because I canceled my subscription to D&D Beyond, and that's fucking me.
Alright. Fiffle. Do we need a Fiffle roll?
Do we need a Fiffle roll? It's going to be like 35. He's a stealth mania.
That's true. Well, use a group stealth roll. I mean, it's less, half or more if they make it that passes. No, Graham, Kaido, Otto, just with your heavier armor, just like the creak of the metal, the just plating, tapping against each other. The bat, you see the eyes flick open.
Oh, god damn it.
The ears twitch. It looks down, sees the light. Locks eyes with you.
Quick,
wings
somebody
Something we
sing a
can't just
lullaby.
Fill
Float.
the lights.
The bat just kind of like releases from its perch and just kind of flies away.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
They will be back in greater numbers.
You can hear the bat screeching as echolocation like bounces around the cavern.
Oh, they're celebrating that we're here.
Do we know enough about bats to know how echolocation works?
Make a nature check.
I can do that.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Graham. Fern, if you would
Graham
like
will
to.
only move when he's not squawking, then, and see if maybe that will work.
I mean, Graham, this creature, you've never seen anything like this, but you've heard of giant bats. You imagine you know how the echolocation works, and if they're deaf, they wouldn't be able to actually hear via their echolocation. Or you suspect, like, if you silence an area, that would also prevent it from working.
Oh, that's true. Who can cast silence? I can cast deafness, but that involves getting it in sight to cast it on.
I cannot cast silence.
I don't think any of us can
I
cast
can barely
silence.
be quiet myself.
Eventually,
Keep
the
on.
noise stops.
Keeping on.
It just slowly peters out as it echoes throughout the cavern here.
Graham will start moving again.
What's our source of light? Your candle? That's it, right?
Candle and sword.
Okay.
Sword and magic
Okay.
candle.
Sword and magic candle.
Sword and magic candle.
Magic candle or handle?
The magic handle is what keeps Graham from killing everybody. His favorite note at the bar is a fifth.
Jesus. I think Rami needs a drink after that one.
All right. The cavern does continue on.
Okay. Can I do a preemptive perception? I don't like my passive perception.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a perception check.
All right. I mean, the chances of rolling above a 7 must be high, right? If roulette has taught me anything, am I doing perception?
Yeah, if you'd like, you can roll a perception.
Yeah,
Fuck this game.
you can have
Fuck
you can
this
have a
goddamn fucking game. I don't see shit. I don't know what a 0 would be. What's?
Well, maybe Fifth will let you roll again.
You're just walking around with your eyes closed.
No, you know what? I don't even want the reroll. I want this roll. I want it. I'm gonna keep this
The
fucking.
claustrophobia goes off and starts screaming and drawing
Yeah.
a man bat to us.
In 3.5, in D&D 3.5, if you rolled a 0 or like a 1, you would hurt yourself even if you're healing. What would it be for perception? You can't really hurt yourself. Like an eyelash gets in your eye and you're like,
Mr.
oh,
Magoo.
fuck.
I guess that's probably what it is. You just got an eyelash in your eye.
Probably. Ah, man.
You're like
Hey,
walk
Graham.
forward and you just like get a little like spider web in there.
Just
Ew.
immediately stop, drop, and roll again. Oh god, it's attacking me again.
I survived. Did we survive?
Yes.
Um,
Uh,
I mean,
yeah.
Fiffle sees Kaido like on the ground, like.
I see a 0 here on the board.
I did the mistake of fucking rolling in this game. That's what that is.
Although you don't really need a perception check, as you hear a kind of large creature lumbering around in the area, attracted to Kaido's girlish screams.
Oh no.
Can I see it?
Should I go up to Kaido and like cover his mouth?
They're also manly screams, not girlish. Let it just be known.
Can I see the thing, Ian?
Make a perception check, Otto.
Okay. Is the place dark? Do I get a little?
Not only it's dark, but like it's around the corner of of this tunnel you're in.
Yeah, I'm definitely covering Kaido's mouth to block his girlish screams.
Otto, you see stalking through the darkness as it turns from this tunnel towards the area you're in, a large bat creature, larger than a horse. Like it just kind of stalks along on its like the feet of its like wings. It is absolutely massive, covered in this thick dark fur. Crawling along its body, you see these little tiny bat human-esque babies. In its mouth, it holds a kobold corpse. It spits onto the ground as it's like sniffs the air and its ears twitch.
Nothing above ground world is bad. The underground world sucks.
Yeah, this force sucks. Let's burn the whole thing down.
I'm just gonna look at the party and just do the universal sign of whatever the fuck it is. Like we're dead.
What? Another Hydra?
Why don't we use that blind alley and just set up a Tom and Jerry sledgehammer wind up so when it rounds the corner, we just fucking preemptively bonk it.
Yeah. Just ready up everything we can around the corner.
I think so. Graham will try to get close to do that.
Just like an unsuspecting traveler just walks around the corner and just bomb it with like the wrath of fucking God.
I told you the
disappointed
unicorn
me,
story,
and I was hoping
right?
it was Safara's corpse there.
Yeah. Just like a.
Making such menacing noises.
It's like the Cobalt's kid lost in the woods looking for its dad.
Father, please,
Fireball!
Mother's so ill.
All right, Graham, if you would like to attempt to get to the blind alley without alerting the creature, you can do so with a stealth roll.
I guess I can't really communicate to the others the idea to do this, especially not quickly. So, is it still deep enough guano that I don't have the armor disadvantage?
Yeah, I would say you could roll just flat.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey.
Okay. As you approach, the creature's ears twitch, and it looks to your direction, Graham.
Okay.
Oh no.
Graham is gonna wind up.
It releases a horrifying screech that... Graham, can you give me a con save, please?
Hey.
You're able to get your hands on your ears in time, avoiding the effect. The bat picks up the kobold, flaps the wings, and just shoots into the air.
Okay.
You don't see it. You don't hear it after like a moment.
Okay. I guess we might as well move.
How far up in the air could I have watched that go up?
What is your range on Devil Sight? 120? After about 120 feet, it disappears from your view. Unless, of course, you want to shoot at it.
No, I'm not shooting it. Oh, maybe I should, so we can all have the end of the journey here. But no, I'm not shooting. I'm just gonna keep walking. Like I saw nothing.
Although you do actually hear a little cry as you see a small little baby man-bat creature on the ground, left behind by its mother.
Oh God!
A baby man bat?
It
Like
is.
a kid bat?
It's the size of about a toddler. You can see like the eyes, the wings kind of flapping. It's like the little shriek.
Dude, everyone has a pet except for Kyle.
Well, there you go. You can be Daddy Kaido, and I keep walking.
So I hear you've heard my brothel name. I see. Okay.
You haven't even visited a brothel yet. You've just
My animal handling sucks, so I don't want this thing.
The only pet you have is syphilis.
I got cured. I don't have a pet anymore. What should we do? How much do you think we can get for its wings?
Jesus.
Oh my god.
What? Hey, you guys want to keep this too? Listen, at least it's another fucking party member that can actually fly. I give the dirtiest look to Charlie. Has wings for no fucking reason. Jesus Christ.
I kind of like.
Kaido looks at the baby creature and says, I think this one should stay here.
I think it's gonna be okay on its own.
Yeah, they'll probably come back for it. Let's
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah. Don't touch it. If you touch it, the mom knows that you touched it, so it won't come back.
I wasn't going to.
I think that's a myth I heard. I think back when I was in. I don't know. All right. Should we pet it or fuck it? No, we shouldn't pet it. Never mind.
I'm sorry. Did you say pet it or fuck it?
No, I meant pet it or no. That's not what. Let it be known that I did not say that. Pet it, or should we just fuck it, like leave it. I meant like fuck off. There we go.
All right. Well, that one's up to you guys.
Let's leave it.
Leave it
That's
here.
my vote.
It's
Mother creature will come back and eat us.
Let's give it the coin.
it just attempts to like it rolls onto its front. It kind of like crawls around, doing these little pathetic, little mewling sounds.
Does it look adorable?
Well, it looks kind of like a weird baby bat mixed with a toddler.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's just won me over all of a sudden. Fuck. I got too
Graham
much strength.
sighs deeply.
Anyway, I'm
knowing
just
that-
gonna go ahead. Kaido can just stand there looking at it. I don't care anymore.
I don't want to have this thing when the mom comes back.
All
I mean,
right.
maybe we could hold it out to the mom, or use it as a horrible shield from the mom.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Or like-
that all depends on what the mom does. If we
As
hold
a
it out,
message
she
to the
fucking
mom.
charges into it. That's on her.
All right. I guess we'll leave it here. But I love it, and it shall be mine. And I've named it already.
You can stay here with it then. I'm
Graham
leaving.
sighs and picks up the baby bat monster.
Nice. His name is Flaps. Or for Flapjacks. Yes.
Hello, Flaps.
With
Graham is
the-
just like completely dead voiced.
With the warmth of Graham, it kind of like clings onto you, Graham. You can feel the little claws of it not hurt, but like they definitely grip onto your like
I own
clothing.
a cat. I know the score.
This thing is going to be drinking your blood for sustenance within.
It's adorable.
within
Oh,
the hour.
probably.
Graham doesn't have blood. Isn't it just like alcohol in her veins?
Not far off.
It goes back to sleep.
Oh, dude, it loves you.
Goody. Watch it bond to Graham, and then it just won't have anything to do with Kaido.
It's okay. As long as we have a flyer in the group, I'm happy with it. I have Val. I look at Val, expect.
I assume we continue forward.
Okay.
I won't
Yeah.
be back.
Well, as you continue forward down this hallway, it definitely twists and turns as it snakes around. The hallway itself is not that massive cavern you're in, as it becomes like not small. It allowed the bat creature to walk through it without any trouble. As you're going along, you see a couple of kobold corpses scattered here or there. Most of them have been. You see, they've been scattered in some method. I mean, if you'd like to, you can make a medicine roll to try and diagnose what occurred.
Nah, we know what.
I mean, it's easy to see the look of fear on their face.
Honestly, I'm debating whether or not we should cut up some chunks for our little new pet, who has a taste for cobalt meat. Kobolds are animals, right? They're not like sentient beings.
They are. You've
Oh,
worked with
so
Professor
just animals.
Stonesmout.
Just like I thought. Brain dead animals. Like squirrels of the D&D world. It's like a deer in New Jersey. Doesn't matter, you know? It just... Alright.
Yeah, I mean, if the deer could like operate like a gun or something.
Ah, yes. So Midwestern deer.
All right. As you continue forward, you do find one kobold corpse that is incredibly odd, though, because the top portion is clearly kobold, but the bottom half is a mixture of kobold and spider. You also notice that the kobold itself has these kind of like spider fangs in its mouth,
Oh my god.
Okay.
in conjunction with the actual kobold's sharp jaws.
Whatever's going on under the ground here, fam, it is not cool. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Like they're
Yep.
like spider chimeras.
Not cute.
Okay, we'll make a note of that. And
And I'm
continue
assuming
on.
it died like the other ones.
It has been pulled open. You can see that definitely fang marks in its body.
Okay.
Torn apart.
So they're turning into fucking spiders after they're torn apart, or while they're being torn apart, or they're tearing each other apart with the process of turning into a spider. So many different things that could be happening here.
You can make a medicine roll if you so desire to attempt
Nah,
to
I'm good.
diagnose what occurred.
This is my new favorite thing to do. The DM gives you like a way to go, and you're like, "Nah, I'm all set."
Otto, looking over this kobold, it has the spots in its head where like the it can hear sound are bleeding. Looks like it got hit with some sort of like attack that burst its eardrums. You can also see that sharp, large teeth have pulled it open. It has been drained of blood. The actual body itself, though, is a strange merger of spider and kobold form, where it doesn't appear to be very clean, where something along the lines of like magic melding. This looks more surgical in nature.
Oh, good.
Oh, when you say blasted open with magic, whatever.
Or we're normal like maybe you've heard tales of underground elves being mixed with spiders. This one is not done via some sort of magical ritual, or maybe it is. But you could definitely see the suture marks, the just various like metal staples keeping the parts together.
With that medicine roll, can I tell how long that this thing was sutured together?
The suturing was probably like you definitely see that the scarring is healed. So it's probably done at least a few weeks, maybe months ago, at least.
I will relay every grisly detail to Kaido. Specifically. So now he knows about this. But everybody in general.
I liked your reaction when you heard that, Matt, about the surgical scarring. Good times we have in D&D.
I guess we can keep going. Be on the lookout for behemoths with hydra faces.
Hooray. And also something that's eating weird, stitched together creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Any further chance to look for tracks from our stupid ass
Make a survival roll.
Bat?
Oh, the bat?
No, Sathara.
Oh, yeah. Sathara, make a survival roll.
Can anybody assist? Nice.
Fern, you're able to actually find a couple tracks that would match Sathara's boots. So you actually think that, yeah, she's traveled down this way.
Oh, small favors.
Yay, found her tracks, guys.
At least something's going right. I like how our luck is bad enough we won't be able to fucking tell if it's or not.
I hope she got eaten by the bat, personally. Serves her right, dumb bitch.
If it's up to us, we're gonna do the job right, but if the bat's got her, I ain't gonna weep.
Graham, the flapjack, he yawns, and you can see like the sharp teeth, little needle baby teeth in his mouth, and then he just kind of snuggles up with you and goes back to sleep.
Graham gives Flapjack a gentle brushy on the head.
It kind of coos.
This thing's gonna kill us
Graham
all.
is mildly soothed from the reality of his coworkers. That's what we need for you, Rami. We need to get you a baby bat.
I mean, I think that was what Flaps was going to be.
I mean, it's still. I mean, in like real life, for the record.
Well.
To deal with his coworkers. I'm his coworkers.
Matthew, please leave the room.
Yeah, Graham, you're just kind of like cuddling this, like kind of petting this nice little horrifying human bat abomination.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah,
Let's
we
follow the tracks.
All right. As you follow the tracks, you up ahead actually see kind of glow from around this corner, and you do see the glow itself is odd because it's not like a normal light color. It's like a pink light. Dim, but visible.
Does it seem magical or like anything we might recognize?
Make a nature check.
Nature.
I can do nature or help with it.
Well, Graham, you don't believe it's magical. You suspect this is possibly created through some sort of light traveling through. It reminds you of like light traveling through stained glass.
Okay. Graham will relay this and suggest maybe one person creep ahead and check up on it first before everybody rounds the corner.
You creep ahead, Graham? That's my specialty.
Go for it. And Graham will watch Piffle going, so if it's like a surprise suggestion spell or some shit, maybe see if anything comes over him.
Okay. Fiffle. Make
this forward.
All right, Fiffle. You creep forward, and you turn the corner.
Yes.
Turning the corner, you see in a more. It's still a tunnel, but it opens up more, becoming wider and taller. There are a number of crystals that are kind of just stuck into the wall, growing out. They seem to create their own light source. It's a combination of pinks and purples, light blues and greens, as they just kind of dot the walls. Pleasant looking.
Piffle's eyes light up and he rubs his hands together.
Graham, Fiffle has easily been charmed.
Hell.
But in a way that you have recognized before.
Oh, it's just his usual halfling avarice?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Racial profiling, not just for Kaido. Alright, Graham will approach.
Alright. Graham sees. Very pleasant looking, nice area. Looks very... Yeah, it's pretty. It's beautiful. You can see what's causing the light from it, but...
Graham, I'm not sure what I can get for these crystals, but I'm pretty sure I can convince somebody it's a lot.
I mean, maybe.
Sorry, I'm back.
Piffle tries to break a crystal off the wall.
All right.
Graham is like literally in the middle of saying maybe we shouldn't touch him as he's doing it.
Fiffle, please make an athletics to pry it off the wall. It's a little slick. You break just the tiniest portion off.
Piffle like falls on his butt. He's like, somebody help me with this.
What are we doing? I'll help him out.
I will help Fiffle.
All right.
Let's see. Wow.
You break a equally tiny portion of the crystal off the wall. You have two small.
Kaido over and say, "Let's help Fiffle here."
Now?
We'll share the riches.
What am I doing? What kind of roll?
Athletics.
Oh,
I will assist
phenomenal at that.
I will assist you.
Roll with advantage. You can roll again if you so desire. Maybe it'll... Oh, wow, identical. Okay, never mind. Still, that being said, it's good enough. Possibly with maybe Otto and Fiffle's previous attempts, but Kaido, you're able to just grab a chunk and just pull off a good, probably like half-foot-sized crystal. So like yay big. It's a pale pink crystal. It's nice and it's warm in your hand. Just kind of glows gently.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure these are radioactive. In character, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a lot of money selling this crystal.
I mean, you could do... I mean, you can make a lot of money selling radioactive stuff in real life, too.
Yeah, does it feel weird?
Yeah, we
Like,
gotta be alive.
It's it's smooth to the touch. While it isn't a perfect cylinder, like you can definitely see that it has defined faces on it. The edges are smooth. It doesn't look sharp in any way, with the exception of the piece, like the edge you broke off. But it's
does it feel like it's exceptionally hard?
it feels hard. It feels like thick
Nice.
glass.
How hard
I'm
would you
thinking.
say it is?
I'm not like. Well, like in character, I'm thinking like use it for something.
Yeah, like what?
It's like stick up your ass.
Yeah, like turgid. Is it turgid? It is. How turgid is it?
I feel like that's a Lucian thing, not an Otto thing, but who knows? Maybe Otto has a perverted mind.
Can we grab a couple more? Yes, I guess.
Yeah, make a couple athletics checks.
I'll help Kaido. Or
They're going to be
Kaido
easier
help.
DCs as you're basically, I'm assuming, taking your time to pull these off the wall.
Yeah.
Do you need me to what? You mean you pull off more?
Will I just grab a few more?
More crystal butt plugs? Okay, sure. More crystal butt plugs.
Okay.
You just want us to do a few rolls or what?
Yeah, do like one or two more.
That one's too hard. That one's not ripe yet.
There you go.
Okay. I mean, with all of you working together, you're eventually able to pull a good 4 or 5 more. Yeah, like 5 more off the wall. Everybody has enough. Like, there's enough for everybody. Who's holding on to them all, or are you spreading them? Hank.
Hank.
Oh boy, crystals. That's what I always wanted. Not hands.
We're trying to find you somebody's hands, Hank.
Otto.
Well, find these crystals instead.
I have
Look,
a.
you can have half elf mage hands when we find this cycle,
Otto,
Hank.
put the bat creature inside of me.
Hank, you need to negotiate with.
It is
that
veal,
guy.
Otto.
That sounds good to me.
Look, Hank,
For
negotiate
safekeeping,
with Graham.
right?
No, Graham's my friend. He's the boss. I can't argue with him.
Also, they have like edibles for THC. Graham would be like an edible, but for like vodka.
I
For
could.
fucking Hank.
I'm not arguing with
Vodka.
Graham. I would eat Graham if he died,
Took a jello shot.
as in his honor or whatever.
Uh huh. Where does
I-
Hank's byproduct go? Like, what is he? Where? What?
Don't ask questions.
Don't
you're
ask
not
that
ready for
question.
answers to.
That's private, Kaido.
Okay,
Alright, you
I'm
can
so
talk to
sorry.
Kaido. I'm just gonna shove the crystals in Hank and just walk away.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, crystals. Thanks, Otto. That was really nice.
You're welcome. Sorry, but we didn't pay the fee for Hank to talk today, so you gotta keep it to a minimum.
You don't talk to me ever. I'm bored as hell. I'm gonna talk like a goddamn talkity talk. You can't stop me.
God, you sound just like Val. Jumped in my head.
Are you
don't
seeing
get it.
another talking item?
Anyway,
Talk.
he talks. Let him talk while we walk.
So what are these crystals made out of, guys? You, Fern, girl of bunniness, speak their nature.
Hank. Yes.
Hi. What are they?
Crystals?
Why are they warm?
They're warm. I don't know. I didn't touch them yet.
You should touch them. They're nice. I like them inside me. Feels like hot chocolate,
Jesus.
which I've never had. I'm making an assumption.
We'll get you some
Well,
hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'll get you some hot chocolate when we
Oh, okay,
get
good.
to the place that has it. Can
Hey,
I do
where's-
a nature check on the crystals then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, these are polonium.
It's strange. I mean, you know that there's like crystals that grow underground. You've never seen them grow this massive before, so they might have like grown underground for a long, long time. But yeah, they're warm to the touch. They emanate like a soft glow. But you've never you couldn't identify them. Like you couldn't identify them from a purely scientific route. My dog has poked me with his nose, so wet and cold.
They might
Did
be
it scare
lower
you?
than
Can
that.
do
It scares me every
magical inspection on them. I don't. I
If you'd like,
don't-
you can do Arcana.
I am not good at that.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll assist you.
I was gonna say I could
Arcana
also
the
maybe try
fuck
religion
out
if I
of
can think of any places that use weird glowy
Oh.
crystals in their rituals.
That would be a good idea too.
Weapon,
Boop.
army.
I got it right here.
Yep, I'll assist you. There you go.
Okay.
19.
Well, it definitely seems magic in nature. I mean, there's no real reason that they should glow without a source of light, and there's no reason they should have a kind of heat. Not like super hot. You'd probably put it to like maybe 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
70 degrees Celsius.
That'd be a little too hot. That would be you would have a lot of trouble holding it.
We'd already all have radiation poisoning.
You need more Arctic silver on your
Yeah.
PC, hot.
But as you notice, like the crystals grow thicker as you go into the tunnel. Like these are small compared to what you can see down. And with the light they're emanating, you actually don't need any. They're forming their own like, not even dim light. At this point, it's bright.
You guys want to hack these ones down too?
No.
We gotta
They are
go.
chasing a fugitive.
Also, I'd like to see what terrible negative consequences befall us.
Yeah, we're walking through the fucking field of radiation.
Now you notice that your teeth are falling out and your hair.
As long as I get to play another character soon.
How many teeth?
Oh, just a couple. No, you're fine. You could. Well, let's say that you aren't noticing any, physical ailments befalling you by walking through these these crystals.
Roll to resist ionization. What kind of save is that?
Constitution? Nah, dexterity. It's funnier that way.
Dodging the fucking bombardment of particles. Alright, Graham will dim his magic sword and his candle for now if we don't need light.
Okay.
Keep us from standing out.
As you travel down this tunnel, you do see that there's another turn, kind of short, shallow turn, and really the only way. So I guess you take it. I'm assuming.
Mhm.
And as you enter in, you find yourself in a open, larger cavern. Filled with these massive crystals. These ones are far larger than the ones you've seen. They're basically, you see some that are the size of, well, one you see that's the size of a boat, like a small little
boat?
like a small canoe.
Can we put that one in Hank too?
It's a little big for Hank. The area definitely is just littered with crystal pieces. You also notice that there's some open islands. That as you look across, you see that the ground is kind of split apart in a few areas. Water has filled into these cracks, creating these small little islands full of crystals. It's nice and warm down here. The light is gentle and pleasant. Graham, you're walking through, as the light and the heat just kind of emanates onto you. You close your eyes for a second, you open them, and see your hometown as you walked through it in the summer. The grass at your feet, the bubbling water from the creek down a small slope. You see a number of sheep kind of just gently being moved along by a shepherd, waves to you. You recognize him as your
Do we
neighbor.
all see this, or who sees this?
Graham. Is Graham kind of daydreamy, or is it just a weirdly sharp image?
It's a weirdly sharp image.
We were in your neighborhood all along.
You hold out your hand and just run it along the wheat stalks.
Like that
There's a
gladiator
kind of thick.
What does Graham look
Nice.
like? All glassy-eyed?
Yeah, Graham's not. Graham's looking a little 1,000-yard stare.
Oh my God, he looks
Piffle kinda
sober.
Piffle kind of like grabs Graham's shirt and hoisting himself up, slaps Graham in the face.
Something's really wrong. You look sober.
Fiffle, you feel a slap into your face,
What?
Oh,
and you find
I do.
yourself in a alleyway of a city, one of a few you've like visited. There's a tall half orc man holding a pair of dice. You fucking cheat,
Me?
you
I've
little,
never cheated at dice.
you fucking little worm. I'm gonna crush your fucking knees, you bastard. He pulls out like a club banded with iron around, just kind of slaps it into into the palm of his hand.
I offer him a crystal.
You search through your bag. You don't have any crystals on you. In fact, you only have a few coins that you've been able to scam out of him with your loaded
God.
dice.
it was radiation. We're
Okay,
losing
I
it.
throw those coins at him and run away.
Otto, you're walking along the heat of the cavern, pleasant. It's slowly getting warmer and warmer, and you look around to your tavern. It looks similar, like the people haven't been in today. It's early in the morning. Reggie sits at your feet, kind of just yawns, stretches out, his tail wagging. You can smell smoke in the air. You can hear the din of screaming in the distance. The heat's getting hotter and hotter.
Oh my God, we're all tripping balls.
Flashback.
What do you do, Otto?
Well, this was in my backstory, so I'm actually gonna go toward the screaming.
You hear it through the front entrance of the tavern.
Yep. And if I remember right, the town's on fire.
Opening the door, yep, you are immediately hit with a wave of heat. The town is alight with fire. People are screaming. You can see just these people in cloaks. One of them turns, wings expand out from him. He appears to be some sort of a fiend, a demon, or a devil of some nature. In his hand, he holds a burning sword. He just casually rakes it across a wooden wall of like your neighbor's house, and you can see it ignite as easily as if it was a match. People are screaming. You remember your wife went out. You don't see her. Your neighbors are screaming in fear and panic. What do you do?
I actually run up and take a sword from the guard that's dead by the fiend, and I attack the fiend.
The fiend is attacked by your sword. As you go, you've never held a sword before, maybe in practice or jest. He easily parries the blow from you, reaches up his hand and strikes you across the head. You fall down. Reggie comes running up to you, barking.
Oh my God, he's gonna John Wick it.
The fiend in front of you sees the dog. He just strikes it once with his sword. Reggie instantly is sliced in half, burning. You could hear a yelp of pain, just one, before it strikes a wall and falls over. He is still. You hear a woman's voice. She shouts, "Otto!" She runs towards you. The fiend reaches out, strikes her with the sword, and you can hear her dying slowly. He holds up a diamond in his hand, and you can hear her scream kind of travel into this diamond. He has a nice, just a smile, a cruel smile across his face as this has occurred. He's kind of looking around, absorbing, drinking in the sound and the heat and the fire and the pain that is engulfing this village. Otto, what do you do?
I run him through with the sword after I get up.
You are in shock, but he doesn't see. He thinks doesn't really seem to notice you, kind of adrift in his own thoughts as the sword stabs through his heart. In a shock, he looks down at you, having run him through. The diamond tumbles from his hand. A look of anger on his face. We'll meet again. And he just ignites into like a burning fire. Fern, you find yourself, the light of this area is similar to your home. It's bright, vibrant. You walk through a field of large flowers, larger and brighter, sweeter smelling than anything on the material plane. It's a dull reflection of your home. Fairies flitter through the air, kind of swirling around you, laughing, playing. What do you remember of your home? The memories are coming back, maybe a little slow. The material plane has been just such a dull reflection of everything you've ever are used to. You do see a woman in the calling to you. She is a druid, from what you remember. She herself has come from the material plane. She doesn't really wear a lot of metal, just a single necklace that contains a small stamped metal symbol of 6 swords crossing each other.
I'll go up to this woman. She's my teacher.
Fern, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
Oh, it could be better. I have to warn you, I'll be returning to the material plane soon. I've made an oath that I must uphold. And she holds up the necklace. You may have seen me wearing this. You may have even remembered the stories I told you of it.
Oh yeah, lots of stories.
And I've been too long in the Feywilds here, as beautiful as they are. I hope you've remembered everything I've taught you.
I'll try.
She takes off the necklace and puts it around your neck.
Aw.
I hope that maybe one day you'll join me in the material plane. Search me out. Look for the crossblades. And in time, I hope that if I can't uphold the oaths I've made, maybe you can on my behalf.
Alright, I hope to see you soon. I'll miss you a lot.
She reaches down and just kind of tussles your hair with her hand. Kaido.
You're just in Vietnam. Real world Vietnam.
I was just talking to a wall.
You find yourself the warmth reminds you of a fire by your home. You are sitting in front of a fireplace. You see the light kind of dancing across you. In your hand, you hold an open book. You don't want your family to know about this book. Inside, you see arcane runes and symbols, magical spells and words. You can hear your siblings kind of running through the hallway. But you also recognize the heavy sound of your father's boots. Kaido! Come here, Kaido. It's time to get back to training.
Oh, yes, Papa. No, that's not what young Kaido sounds. But it would have been awesome.
I was not expecting that.
Papa! It's been 3 moons. No, I will hide the book immediately, as quickly as I can, and I will respond back. Coming, father.
As your father enters into the room. Ah, there you are. What do you have there, son? Come down. No time for reading.
Yes, you're right. Absolutely. I shouldn't be. It's time for training. I'm actually late.
He
I put the book
hands
away.
you a dull. It's a sword, a giant two-handed sword. The blade has been dulled, but it is definitely heavy. It's 3 pounds, 4 pounds, made of metal. With enough force, it could do a lot of damage. Come, Kaido. I should warn you, son. We've caught some spellcasters the other day.
I act as surprised as your parent would act catching you smoking marijuana, even though you've done it plenty of marijuana in the house. That's crazy. I will react the same way. Spellcasting here?
Yes. Do you remember those visitors we had the other day?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. One was a wizard. You didn't talk to you, did he? You remember that you had a rather in-depth conversation with him.
I lie and I say I do not.
Well, good. Good. Magic, it's an evil business, Kaido. I couldn't allow you to have its corrupting nature upon you. The moment we found out they were a wizard, we immediately drove them from our estate.
Naturally, yeah, spellcasting is a work of the gods. Mortals should not be able to do it.
Of course. I'm glad you took in that lesson to heart, Kaido. Now come, let us practice.
I follow.
Brings you into a
About to get hit
courtyard.
with a +1 belt.
Brings you out into the
That
courtyard.
wizard was a tabaxi.
It was a little kitten.
He brings you out into a courtyard. You can see other members of your family training. Training dummies are in use, or even a couple. You see your uncle and a cousin clashing blades to each other. Your father has you take a fighting stance. He takes his sword and he goes and he takes a swing at you, which you're able to parry with the blade. This continues for several more hours of non-stop practice. Graham, you're walking along this path. It's a warm summer day. The smell of pollen in the air. Bees gently buzz around you. You see like thick, fat bees land into flowers, just coat themselves in pollen. You pass by a man, half his head has been cleaved off. Graham, good to see you again.
Graham tips his straw hat analog that is smaller but still very wide on his younger form.
Good to see you again. Having a good day, huh?
Nice and warm out.
I couldn't tell you.
Fair enough.
So, Graham, those, you're getting ready to travel, I hear.
Yeah. Wanted to,
I hear a priest of Eidos is here, cleric to training up and around, yes. Lovely day.
Eidos. I know that one.
Oh, yes. Traveling clerics here or there. There's a small temple, actually, if you travel to the across the other town. Not very popular. This conversation, Graham, gets interrupted as a small stone strikes the back of your head.
Son of a... Graham turns around.
3-4 children there. Hey, freak! Stop talking to nothing! They throw another pebble at you.
Graham,
She'll touch them, Graham.
flinches,
She'll touch
but
them.
makes a big show of rolling up his sleeves and just starts tromping over towards them.
Freak's gonna beat us, huh? They kind of scatter as you approach. As you're a taller, stronger child, even if your frame is young, but
Graham unrolls his sleeve, just kind of shakes his head, checks the back of his head to see if he's got any blood on him.
a small bruise, but you don't see any blood upon your fingers. It's just a little tender.
Yeah, I gotta get out of this town.
You see an older woman in a rocking chair. She just eternally is knitting. Graham. Yes. Down the way. Head over the next town. A small forgotten shrine. So Eidos is there. So kind Eidos is. Cleric is visiting soon. We've seen him along the way. Maybe they could help you.
Maybe so.
Well,
Graham kind of looks around. Can't be the only town that's nice.
I'm sure there's something. Graham, I should warn you, there's a place far north of here. I see it in your future. You'll be visiting there. But once you arrive, I can't make out what's occurring. Well, go along now, dear. Have a good summer. A young child shouldn't be standing around gapping. He should be frolicking with his friends. Huh? Find a nice little young lady who can take care of you, eh?
Yeah, maybe. Graham is just hedging in that way where he knows he has no friends.
As we leave the scene, you find the party is just glass-eyed, staring 1,000 yards as they look throughout this crystal cave as the glow of the crystal grows stronger as they've entered in. And we'll end it here.
We're getting microwave.